I received a PM from a user about a comment about me in Mendham's video. It says, the comment is quoted, Piero's position is that life itself is synonymous with will. He believes that trees and single-celled organisms make choices. He has affirmed that this is his position to me. I think this is fine for him to say, but it certainly puts it into perspective when he says people have this ability. When Piero says people have free will, he means they have free will in the same sense as a plant or an amoeba has free will. Silly, really. Okay, the person sending me this said, just curious, is this really my position? I mean, basically, yeah, of course it's my position. Uh, but not that it's silly part, because listen, we are made of single-celled organisms. When we get perceptions, we break them down into little bits that single-celled organisms, namely our neurons, can react to, and then they're reassembled into something that's a complete picture. The whole is greater than the parts. Two minds are better than one, and we get this bigger picture that we can, act out on, and which relates to the macroscopic rather than the single-celled life form scale. Okay, and it seems to me that, yeah, where else does our will come from? It's the fact that there's millions of these little teeny tiny wills all adding together in an aligned way. Aligned like the atoms in a magnet are aligned, and they add up so you can see the effect, in this case of will, in the case of the metaphor of magnetism, and you can see the effect macroscopically. So, I know single-celled life forms are so stupid that what they do doesn't seem like will. But that's the thing, if a chemical disperses with osmosis, that's different than when a chemical is reacted with by some bacteria that's consuming it, turning it into energy, moving one way or another, exhibiting certain indeterminate behaviors that look like behaviors designed to survive. And yeah, I think it's really simple, elemental aspects of will. But if you take, millions or billions of those wills and add them together, you can have a pretty complicated system depending on how, tightly joined the network is, And with the central nervous system, we have a tremendous amount of cooperation among billions of cells. So, yeah, I think we've managed to bring the elemental wills of single-celled life forms, namely ourselves. What else are we made of? Namely ourselves. And from that is expressed macroscopic expressions of will, which is how we think of will. It should be over.